Previously, a gold wedding ring was found at the first crime scene. Holmes knew the killer would return to take back the wedding ring. The old woman was a disguise. The killer used that disguise to trick us and take back the wedding ring. The killer also left a red X paper as a message for Holmes.
Holmes! The second victim, Joseph Stangerson, secretary to the first victim, Enoch Drebber, has been found murdered. This is a second murder. Arthur Charpentier had a reason to hate the first victim, Enoch Drebber. But Arthur Charpentier was already under arrest when the second victim, Joseph Stangerson, was murdered. Arthur Charpentier cannot be the real killer. The false old woman left this red X paper deliberately. The red X is a message from the killer. The killer wanted me to find it.
The second victim, Joseph Stangerson, was found at the Wayfarer Inn near the North Gate. The room was locked from the inside.
Then the attacker used another entrance. Take us to the room of the second victim, Joseph Stangerson.
Take it, Doctor. You think worse when you skip breakfast.
Thank you, Lily. You always save me. The second victim, Joseph Stangerson, was the secretary of the first victim, Enoch Drebber.
After the two men became separated, Joseph Stangerson searched all night for Enoch Drebber.
The second victim, Joseph Stangerson, may have known that Enoch Drebber was in danger. Or Joseph Stangerson knew that the same killer was following both men.
Vice Captain Lestrade, I touched nothing.
This is room 7, where the second victim, Joseph Stangerson, stayed.
Joseph Stangerson arrived after midnight and asked whether Enoch Drebber had returned. Then Joseph Stangerson locked this door from the inside. By morning, Joseph Stangerson was dead.
The second victim locked the door himself. The killer used another entrance.
Sand inside, fresh scratches, and ladder marks outside. The attacker entered through the window.
The attacker could enter through this window. Holmes proved the attacker's route.
The man who wore the old woman disguise left both heavy footprints.
Yes, the same tall man recovered the ring and entered Joseph Stangerson's room.
A pillbox. It was hidden under the desk of the second victim, Joseph Stangerson.
This box came from Joseph Stangerson's room, but it may explain Enoch Drebber's death. The first victim, Enoch Drebber, had no visible wound. These pills may explain the first murder.
One pill is harmless. One pill is deadly.
Then Enoch Drebber may have been forced to choose.
This was revenge.
Joseph Stangerson was murdered while Arthur Charpentier was already under arrest. Arthur Charpentier could not commit the second murder.
I arrested the wrong man.
You arrested the easiest suspect. The real killer used Arthur's anger as a distraction.
What should I tell Arthur Charpentier?
Tell Arthur Charpentier the truth. Arthur was angry, but Arthur is not the killer. Find a tall wagon driver with heavy boots and a covered wagon. Search the stables, the North Gate, and the Old Market. Do we bring the wagon driver here?
No. Give the driver this note. 221B is the lodging where Watson and I live. The note will bring the driver to 221B. Watson and I will be waiting.
From this roof, Holmes can compare every road used by the covered wagon.
First, Enoch Drebber was murdered here. Next, we found the covered wagon and the killer's heavy footprint here. Then Joseph Stangerson, the second victim, was murdered here.
Enoch Drebber, the first victim, was murdered here. We found wagon tracks at the first murder scene. No murder happened here, but we found the covered wagon, a heavy footprint, and the same wagon tracks. Joseph Stangerson, the second victim, was murdered here. The same wagon tracks appeared here too.
So the same wagon moved from the first murder scene, through the stable, to the second murder scene. Until now, we thought the killer escaped into the desert, but the wagon tracks do not lead away from the settlement. Then the killer is still somewhere inside the settlement. Exactly. The killer is still nearby. That means we can catch him.
Watch the driver, Wiggins. Do not confront the driver.
I understand.
You trust Wiggins?
With important work.
The first crime scene, the abandoned stable, and the Wayfarer Inn all connect to wagon roads.
Mr. Holmes, we found the driver.
The tall wagon driver with the heavy boots?
Yes, heavy boots, a covered wagon, and strong sour tobacco smoke. The driver accepted your note.
What exactly did the note say?
The note says that a wagon is needed at 221B, where Watson and I live. The wagon driver will come here. Watson and I will be waiting for him.
Holmes, you invited the suspected killer into our home?
Yes. Careful, Watson. The suspected killer is at our door.